all, and welcome back to my channel, Ignite Your Intellect. I hope you're doing absolutely fine. As I had promised you that I would be keeping up with my videos, and here I am today with yet another interesting one. And today we will be learning a new topic in English, which is one of the most important and most ignored basic part of English language. The topic that we will be learning in this video is subject and predicate. Now, before we begin with this video, let me just tell you that understanding subject and predicate is the key to any good sentence writing. It is very important that we understand the core of this topic every time we frame our sentences. We all write, read, and speak every single day. And to communicate, we need our words to be framed into sentences so that people are able to understand what our thoughts wish to convey. What is a sentence? It is a set of words that is complete by itself. However, what we always should remember is whatever the sentence is or consists of, it has to have within it a subject and a predicate. A complete simple sentence has a subject and a predicate. So every time you frame a sentence, you have to know that your complete sentence contains two parts, a subject and a predicate. Let us now look at a very simple example. This is a sentence. Here the word this is the subject and is a sentence is the predicate. So basically, what is subject? The subject in a sentence tells us what or whom the sentence is about. The complete subject has noun or pronoun or noun phrase. For example, Richard plays football. Here Richard is a noun. Who is playing football? Richard. Hence, Richard is our subject. The second example, they sang the national anthem in unison. Here we pronoun is the subject. While the subject takes over the question who, what is the predicate then? Always remember, if you have identified the subject, the predicate is the leftover details of the sentence. Predicate tells us something more about the subject. It basically tells us what the subject does or is doing. It is that part of the sentence that briefs us about the subject. The complete predicate includes a verb or verb phrase plus all the words after the verb. So here is one example. Shannon sings. Shannon is singing. The action performed is singing. Hence the subject being Shannon, the predicate is singing. Second example, Rajdhani Express was running. Here Rajdhani Express is the main noun and forms the simple subject, while was running is the verb forming the simple predicate. Now, how can you tell the difference? One easy way to remember the differentiation between the two is the subject will often be a noun or a pronoun, whereas the predicate will often contain a verb. A quick tip to determine the subject of a sentence. First isolate the verb and then ask a question by placing who or what. Before the verb, the answer is the subject. Let us look at another example. The tiger ran. The tiger is the subject of the sentence because the sentence is telling something about that tiger. And what is it telling? It says that the tiger ran. So in this example, the subject is tiger and the predicate is ran. Now let us look at a similar sentence. The tiger ran after the deer. Here we have more detail, but the subject is still tiger. How can we know that the subject is tiger and not deer? Since the sentence seems to be about both animals. To determine the subject of a sentence, first find the verb and then ask who or what. In this sentence, the verb is ran. If we ask who ran, the answer is the tiger ran. This is how we know that tiger is the subject of the sentence. Can you guess the subject and the predicate here? The sentence reads as, he reads the book in the park on Tuesdays. Who is reading? Is it he? He is reading. So our subject is he. Hence, he is the subject. The predicate is slightly more complicated as it covers and completes the rest of the sentence. To read is the verb and so reads the book in the park on Tuesdays is the predicate. Let us look at these sentences. The man from the shop is a monster. The man from the shop is the subject, whereas is a monster is the predicate. Second, she is washing her clothes. Your subject here is she and is washing her clothes is the predicate. Let us look at a few more examples to get more clarity on what subject and predicate is. John smiled. So John is the subject, smiled is the predicate. The team had won the match. The team is the subject, had won the match is the predicate. The two trucks nearly collided. The two trucks is the subject, nearly collided is the predicate. Miss Suzanne took a walk in the backyard. Miss Suzanne is the subject. Took a walk in the backyard is the predicate. My bike was stolen last week. My bike is the subject. Was stolen last week is the predicate. The police officer arrested the burglar. The police officer is the subject and arrested the burglar is the predicate. Well, this is all that we need to know in order to frame our sentences well. Remember to illustrate simple pictures of actions and describe who the subject is and what they are doing, the predicate. Here is a small exercise for you all to solve. In case you are not able to solve any of the sentences, do revisit the video for better understanding. Thank you for watching this video and do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel where learning is young and beyond. Also, do not forget to like, comment and share these videos. Thank you.